Don't mind the hair because I just did a I guess like current foundation routine, so I can't stand having hair on my face when I do that, so that's why it's pulled back, and it's like kind of crazy looking, and I've got lots of baby hair, so just ignore that. Okay, so I am again using the Nude Awakening palette that my friend Meg got for me, and I'm so excited. I love it. I'm gonna use, last time I used this on my eyelid and kind of use this as a highlight, and it was nice, quick, simple, easy makeup. Today I'm gonna use, wrong hand, this on my eyelid, and I'm not sure what else. I haven't decided. So I guess we'll just see what kind of look comes up with this routine that I'm gonna do right now. Not routine. We'll just see what happens. Anyways, alright, so as usual I'm taking my MAC 252 brush, which looks like that. I'm going to take the brow bone shade right up here, this light ivory color. You can use MAC Brulee if you have it. You can use Wet n Wild's Brulee, Maybelline's Linen. What else? Something more of a matte color. If you like shimmer, go for it. I feel like you just can't go wrong with like a matte color. So I do like that. I do find the Wet n Wild Brulee single shadow to be more pigmented than this, although I do like this as well. What is it, MAC Blanc type? I like MAC Shroom. Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorites ever. Because although it's shimmery, it's not too shimmery. Like it's not crazy frosty. Okay, and I'm just bringing it down to my crease, which I like to do. And then it helps blend everything out. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, professional eyeshadow brush, which I usually use. And again, as I stated, I'm going to use this color on my eyelid. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that brow bone shade and put it right here in the inner corner of my eye. And then kind of connect it up a little bit right there to where the highlight was. So I'm going to pat that color on. And I am getting a little fallout right now. The color is gorgeous. I do that for fallout most of the time. I just blow on it. Okay. Patting it on, just bringing it up to like where the crease is. I find this color is like a nice satin color. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is take my crease brush or some sort of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this color here, lightly apply it. This color is very pigmented, so I just want to lightly apply it in my crease. Of course, I'm patting it on because I swear I had enough for, just dabbing it twice, I have enough for like both eyes. So I'm dabbing it in there first, wiping off the excess on a paper towel, and then I'm just going to blend it out a bit. I like to tilt my head down a little bit, kind of. I like to have my eyeshadow peak above my crease, so I tilt my head down because I want to make sure I bring it up a little bit. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. So it's just peeking out again, as I said, and I'm going to do the same with this eye. And then sometimes I tilt my head back to see if it's even. Okay. While I'm at it with this color, I'm going to take my e.l.f. smudge brush, I believe. Yeah. So it's basically similar to that shadow brush, except it's shorter, which then I guess means it's a little, it translates as being more dense. So I'm going to take that same color that I put in my crease, take off some of the excess, and then put it underneath my lash line right now. If you don't have a paper towel handy, then you can use the back of your hand. I personally don't like to use tissue because I don't like fibers to get on my brush, and I am a contact lens wearer, but I also wear glasses. Like a lot of times I wear glasses. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for like glasses wearers, because you can really get away with a more dramatic eye or a darker eye when you have glasses on. I find it helps enhance your eyes that way too. So I just put it underneath. Now what I'm going to do is take my e.l.f. It's like an angled brush, but what is it called? Professional Defining Eye Brush, which is also a dollar line brush. More fluffy. I am going to take this color right here, so right above the color, I'm sorry, right beneath the color I put on my eyelid. It almost looks like a deep brown with a hint of purple. We'll see how it translates on the eye. I'm not quite sure how this pigmented this one is, so I'm gonna take this. I probably should have zoomed in more, but there we go. So I'm gonna take this, and what I'm gonna do is kind of put it at an angle like this and just bring it down, because you know the whole point of when people always say make an outer V or in your outer V, what you're essentially, or well, I guess what it came from originally was that you are basically creating a V, not just filling in everything. You're creating a V, so it kind of opens up your eyes and deepens it at the same time, so you see it's like the shape of a V. So what you can do is, obviously you could leave it harsh, I guess, if you wanted to, but to blend it out, then you take a fluffy brush like what I had used in my crease, and then you just blend it out. So although some of the color does translate here of the hollow of the V, it's not as dense as it would be where you initially place the eyeshadow. So that's where the outer V, or that term, came from. So it kind of keeps your eye open. If you, I don't know if you can see that. So you'll see no outer V and with an outer V. So I'm going to do the same with the other eye. And just so you know, I like to place that like right above my crease. You see that? And then I can blend it out with the other brush. And I'm just bringing it up. I like to angle it up like this instead of sweeping it like windshield motions like this. I like to avoid that if possible. I think that blending it up like this will help open up the eye and make it look like you have bigger eyes. So that's what I plan on doing with this eye as well. And what you can do is, to tilt your head back and place the eyeshadow, and then kind of bring your head back straight into the mirror, because I'm looking at a mirror right now, just to see, like, okay, is it how you want it to be? So, and then just add a little more at a time, and that's the only thing I can really suggest, is just do a little at a time, because otherwise it'll be harder to fix, or more time consuming than what you intended it to be. There are some eyeshadows, and I'll go over that maybe in another video, that I like to use as it's like more foolproof and you can get it done quicker than this process. So I like this eyeshadow a lot. It's such a great like deal for what you're getting it. Like, you're getting 8 eyeshadows, and I believe they all run for $5, at least here in the US they do. So I think it's a fantastic deal. Now if you find that it's a little too dark in some places, you could take that brow highlight and just kind of blend it in there a little bit. So you can see I like to blend it up. I don't know if you can see what I was referring to, instead of like as in a circle. I think the way I'm sitting makes my left eye look like I have more highlight on the inner corner. But it's the same, I guarantee it. So that's what I do with that. Make sure I got it all right. Okay. So I'm going to take the little sponge applicator that it comes with. I do find sponge applicators very handy. I take that color that I used in the crease again, which was, you know, that one. No, I'm sorry. This one right here. Boy. Still getting used to this camera stuff. And I'm just going to apply it under the eye. Sometimes I like sponge applicators better because brushes can sometimes make the product fly into your eyeball, which I have very sensitive eyeballs and I'm wearing contacts, so it's really a no-no for me. You don't have to do this under the eye, but I like that if I'm doing a more smoky eye, I like to drag the color down below. I don't want it to be too precise to where like I have this perfect line. I want it to be smudgy. I like the smudgy effect of smoky eyes. I think that's the whole point of a smoky eye, is to have it smudgy. But what you can do now, and what I'm going to do is, you can use a pencil liner. I'm going to use the Smashbox Jet Set Waterproof Eyeliner in Midnight Black. Gotten this in a kit that was like an amazing deal. Like seriously, when Christmas time comes and they have their Sephora Favorites kits, amazing deals. Like definitely, that is, if you don't buy anything from Sephora and you're like, you want to treat yourself maybe once a year, that would be the time to do it. And you can, if they have a kit out when Friends and Family is out, I would say use that in conjunction with each other because you will get an amazing deal. So I'm going to use Sonia Kashuk's angled eyeliner brush, and I'm just swirling it around. And I haven't used this or gel liner in general in so long, so I may totally screw this up, I don't know. we'll see how this goes. Usually I like to use both my hands to do this because I cheat and I do no-no stuff that people complain about, like don't tug your eye, but guess what? I'm gonna tug it because it's faster. So I do the baseline like I did with a liquid liner. I like to do that first because then I have a better chance of making it even than just doing one eye at a time. You guys can see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now create a little wing, and that is the intention, but sometimes when I mess up, the wing changes than what I have pictured it to be. It depends. Okay. It's gonna be how it is gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on some mascara. And what I'm gonna do is use this Hourglass Superficial Lash mascara. I've had this forever unopened, but I've had it like longer than I care to admit I had it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this and then I will be right back. Okay, mascara on. I also lined my eyes with the Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara eyeliner, waterproof Kohl Kajal in Nude, I think. Yeah, 005 Nude. Zoom, come on, focus. Yeah, it's not gonna focus. This is what the color looks like. You can get it at Target, Walmart, all drugstores that at least from my understanding. It's just awesome. So, yeah, like I love it. And it does not transfer on my contacts. Can you believe it? So I'm just gonna quickly add a lip product. So I'm gonna use this old MAC Tinted Lip Conditioner, SPF 15 and Lady Gentle. Yes, it is discontinued, but I'm using it because I need to use it up, you know? So I'm sorry if you don't like that. It gives a little color, not to mention hydrates my lips a bit, and I'm going to use Bare Essentials, the Buxom Kanani is the name of this lip gloss. Looks bright on camera, wow. That's ridiculous. Let's see if it'll focus. Kanani, there you go. Oh my goodness, my baby hairs. Woo. So I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. I love these glosses. They're so nice. I'm not a fan of the typical or the traditional lip plumpers that have like cinnamon oil. Oh my god, that stuff burns my lips. Oh. So yeah, this is nice and pepperminty. If you don't like mint, you probably won't like these, but if you do, pretty awesome. So there you go. That's my eye look and lip look, I guess. And I'll link my foundation routine down below if you're interested in seeing just how I got this foundation routine done and all that good stuff. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I guess let's do a quick so you can see what it looks like. Hopefully you guys like this, and I'll probably do one more eye look with this palette, maybe a deeper eye look. So alright, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!